By the time you say yes, you're supposed to be saying yes to this person that you've
This
been
current
dating.
person.
Like, don't have hopes that someone is going to change for you.
Hi guys.
Hi, Mercy and Joanna.
Right.
So we're trying to tell you that marriage is not the solution to your relationship problems. We hear a lot of times, many people think that, oh, let me try to make him marry me. Let me try to, convince him or beg him to take me, to make it official, to make our relationship official. Maybe he will change. Maybe things will get better. Maybe if he was cheating, things are going to stop, because you assume that when he gets to official, when it becomes official, maybe he's going to man up. But sometimes what we're telling you is that that's not the case.
Yeah, so original behavior
Mm.
doesn't change because it has
Easily.
been initiated externally, right? When someone behaves in a weird way, for them to change, the change has to come internally to the exterior, right? So if you think that because marriage is in the external section, right?
Yeah.
So if you enforce someone to probably take up marriage because you think their behaviors are going to change, probably, they wear this all new garment of responsibility, that is totally in your head, darling.
Yeah.
Honestly, how he has been is exactly how he's going to be,
Or even more.
unless you guys find a way of talking things out prior to the marriage. Like, you know what? For example, let us assume that this man is the one who proposed to you, right? Those are the settings we're talking about. He proposed to you, so therefore he's the one asking you to be his wife, right? So we assume that there are things you're going to lay out for him and ask and tell him, you know what, I will marry you. And therefore,
Condition.
yes, there should be some kind of condition. I can marry you, I love you and all that, but hey, let us face the big giants in the room. You're a smoker, I ain't a smoker. You're an alcoholic, I ain't an alcoholic. You are a club person, and marriage needs some kind of commitment. So if you've been going out on the weekends all the time, maybe there should be a little bit of change. But these are things you're supposed to talk to the person before the marriage.
Yes, very many times, like we always say, some of these girls are just attracted to the whole marriage outside functions, glam and all that. They just want to hear that, oh, I wore a gown, I was proposed to, I, did kuchala, did kwanjula. It's just the outside bit of it. You forget that this is the same person that you've been dating. So if he has been a liar, he's still going to stay the same, In fact, even if you talk to him about it, he may not change like that. Most times I say that change comes from someone's heart, when your own heart convicts you to change. So it means that he will change at his own pace. But when you say yes, at that time when you say yes, are you saying yes to the person there, or you're saying yes to a hopeful character that you want him to become? You're hoping that he's going to change, so you're saying yes to the future self. By the time you say yes, you're supposed to be saying yes to this person that you've been dating. Like, don't have hopes that someone is going to change for you, because you remember that thing that I told you, there's some guys that say that for them, when they get married, it even adds value to them for them to cheat better. Because girls out there want men who are married, because they feel like, oh, you're such a committed person. Oh, you take things serious. That's the kind of guy I want. So if men are marrying just to get status, to cheat better, and for you think that you're marrying him just to do, like, to make to get happier or to solve certain things indirectly, it's not going to happen like that.
Yeah. So ultimately, have your own goals, and don't forget that self-love is more important.
Personal growth.
Self-love is more important. Like, love yourself. Make sure that when you're starting that journey of marriage, you actually really love yourself, and you reach a certain level where you feel like, you know what? Yes. And please don't forget your femininity. Like, let it not die out. or because you're trying to curb circumstances and all that. Make sure you stay feminine, and make sure you give your man time to change in case he needs growth.
Actually, even pray for him. Sometimes these people do not know that they are doing the wrong things because they feel like, Shanga, my friends cheat. Nga they are married for these years, but they're out there cheating. My friends are the ones who are touching women's bums in the bars, yet they are married. Like, he feels like it's something normal. So on your side, since this is a grown-up person, you may not be able to convince them to change ng'omwana omuto n'omugamba nti naye gwe todda mugenda w'abendi, this is a grown up person amanyi kyakola ate naye alina gye yakijja. So the best thing to do is to pray for these guys, pray for your men, pray for your husbands, much as you've accepted who he is right now, but you may not be happy with some characters, and we know that there's no perfect human. So what you do, you pray for them. Eventually, at least Katonda amukwateko ku mutima, amugondeze, asobole okukola getting out of some traps which he's into, because those traps are the ones that are going to land you into problem. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to advocate for is that be happy with the person that you're taking, be happy with who you're choosing to go with, be happy with who you're saying yes to, and all that change will come not because of you talking to this person, but because of his own conviction, Yeah, so marriage is not, do not trap men by telling them to marry you. They're not going to change. That's it from us on Inspire, Transform, and Thrive. Mercy and Joanna.